Vector search, which is multi-dimensional search, is the best search for your app and in fact for almost every use case. And I'll show you how to really easy set it up. So what is vector search? So basically, to tell it really simple, you have multi-dimension and you have words which are point in that multi-dimensions as a vectors. So for example, let's say there are products. Let's look here. We have milk, but we have also latte. So we often call milk product latte, and latte is also milk in Italian. So we can say that two words are really close in some dimension. But there are also other dairy products, for example, yogurt, and they are also close in some dimension. So the vector search will look for relation in that multi-dimension and find closest neighbors in that multi-dimensions. So basically you don't have worry anymore that someone will make, for example, mistake in during doing search and will not see relevant products because it will find them anyway. And how to really easy set up that vector search, of course, in Databricks. So let's take a look to it. So we have our product page in our shop. That product page have a lot of grocery products. Most of are actually these dairy products, but also some other ones. So to set vector search, we need to click create vector search index. And here are a few things. First thing which we need to create an endpoint. Endpoint will be used to serve our vector search index. And then using, for example, API from our web app, we could query that index and return to users the relevant records. So okay, so click here and we have to create that endpoint. So let's call it products or products vector search or something like this. Okay, let's confirm. Okay, so it is in state of provisioning, so for sure we'll have to wait a bit. So let's hit again create vector search index as our endpoint is ready. Of course, on one endpoint we can serve more than one vector search index. Let's name it, for example, products search. Then we need to use primary key. So in table, delta table, we need to predefine that key. And then we select embedding column. So the column will be converted to this vector embeddings. So there will be these points in multi-dimensions. And then we select embedding model. So in that case, I will use BGElarge, which is like specialized for embeddings, and also it's quite cheap. Sync model triggered, so it will just create it one time, probably in production. In real use case, you will need to have continuous. And let's hit create. So we can see that endpoint is provisioning state, and we are waiting for initial sync. So what is that sync doing? It's creating in the background Delta Live pipeline, which will create that embeddings for all our products. So I will pause for now video and let's wait once it's ready. Our vector search index is ready. It took a few minutes to sync it, and always if we need, we can sync it again. There is special button for that because we are not in continuous mode. And what we now need to do is to query that endpoint. Here is the button with few examples how to query it. For example, using Python. There is ready library for that. But we are going to query it externally through REST API client. So here is a simple URL which we are using and pointing to our vector search endpoint and index. So let's put that we want 3 results, and we will use latte as we mentioned, and we expect when we are using word latte to get milk and maybe also yogurt as second result. Let's see. Okay, so we send that query. Okay, so first product which we got is obviously milk. Second is also our another milk product, and the third is yogurt. And it's really amazing because we haven't used word milk or yogurt, but we've used word latte. We can experiment with other words. Let's use Spanish word. When we put leche, we also got milk. But as a third, we got butter, which is also dairy product. But somehow in that dimension, using Spanish words, it's closer to leche because of some reason than yogurt. And we can keep experimenting. We can also just use normal English word milk. We can extend number of results, for example, to 10. And then we can see that we got milk, yogurt, almond milk, sugar, butter, buttermilk, milk bread, apples, whatever it is, eggs and strawberries. So our table is not so big. So basically, then it's returning some other groceries products which are close in dimension. So with Databricks, it's really easy to implement vector search. Only thing which you need to do is to ingest your data with your products. And also that vector search from Databricks is really fast. So maybe you can use Databricks not as an analytic engine, but even as a backend for your web application. Is worth to consider. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you have any question, please leave the comments below.